Hey, what's up, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see sitting in front of me, I finally got my case of select blasters in, and it's perfect timing because we are now a week away from Topps Chrome hitting. I was looking for something to do, and how about a four-part series opening up a full case of select starting right now. All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel, hanging out with me on Triple Play this fine day. And this case, honestly, was supposed to have been delivered to me about a month and a half ago, and it finally just showed up. Way behind schedule, but better late than never. I had considered just putting it on the shelf and just saving it for a few years with this rookie class. I would assume this stuff is going to just increase with value because there's no way that many great rookies are going to miss over the next few years. You're going to have a couple of, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Hall of Fame caliber players. I mean, Brock Bowers in particular. But those guys are there. And here we sit. It is almost the weekend here in Jacksonville. Our rookies are reporting to camp. And I think it is on Tuesday our vets report to camp. So fun little rip. Let's get into this thing. I'm going to just get the cellophane off of one. If you're not familiar with Select's product, I'm not going to go through everything that you can pull out of these, but I will put this up right next to the screen. And if you want to put pause on, you can take a look at everything in here. The one thing that I'm really interested in pulling is going to be a copper shock. The ones that I've seen pulled on TV look really nice. And of course, I would love to pull a nice zebra, but we know what this product is about, and it is all about the quarterbacks out of this rookie class. And that's what I'm hunting. Don't know if this will be a good case or not. That's why we get into this stuff. I had flirted with the idea, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way a little bit, but I had flirted with the idea of doing this in a two-part series and doing 10 and 10, and I just decided that's just way too many blasters to open in one sitting. So here we go. Let's get into this thing. Not going to sit here and just sit on each one of these cards, but we're going to have a few different stacks, and we're just going to get to ripping. Pretty excited about this stuff. I've loved opening everything that I've opened this year. Have had a really hard time with getting things to grade well for me out of all the other products. Will Riker, there's Harrison Smith, and this is the red and blue shock, that is. And I'm going to take those and set them over here. But the red and blue shocks, this is the exclusive out of these blasters. So those are really nice looking, and DJ Moore on the back. So we hit some of the quarterbacks in these. I'll be pretty happy, and I'll keep those in their own pile. All right, so we got a die cut coming up, and ooh, that's a red die cut. Who do we have here? So we got Luke McCaffrey, Bobby Aquari. Give us a rookie logo. Levante David. I'll put those die cuts over here. I'll also put the silvers and other parallels that we get in that same stack. Will just help me sort just a little bit better. There's another Harrison Smith. There's Malik Neighbors base. Kendrick Bourne, and just so you guys can see the different levels, and again, if you're not familiar, you have different levels and you can see the patterns. So this is your concourse, this is your premier, and it'll tell you on the back, you know, up here on top, concourse, and right down there, premier. So there you go. They are nice looking. I will tell you this much. I don't have a lot of expectation at this point on pulling a lot of good product out of here. The value, the cost is far outweighing the value of what we're going to pull, unfortunately. But that's part of the fun. There's Brock Bowers Concourse, Rashad White, and who do we have on the back? Cedric Tillman on the red and blue. And then you got a Dak. So that was our first box. Nothing special to report out of that one. So I do hope that this stuff is going to start off slow and get better. That would that would be my one goal out of this. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way, get a few nice hits, and let each of these 4 videos get better and better as we go. Tip Ryman, Kair Elam, CJ Stroud on the numbers, not bad, and Xavier Worthy. And that is noteworthy. And that also, just so you know, that's your club level. So that is a pretty decent card we got right there for Xavier. So who knows what we'll get out of this, but up you go. There's JJ, Shanu, Anthony Gould die cut, and there's Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas PC. What do we have here? Do we already have? We do. And here comes an auto. So we'll see what that is in just a second. And it looks like, just my luck, this is going to be one of these lovely, lovely Panthers that I seem to always pull. Thanks, Panini. Nothing says auto like a good kicker. Jeez. Just give me somebody. Johnny freaking Hecker. That's brutal. Dak, Tariq Woolen, there's a Malik Neighbors, Slick Certified. Those are nice looking. And another Penix. I wonder how many autos we end up getting out of this case. So there's auto number 1. Bledsoe, J.C. Latham, Jahan Dotson, and Jalen Waddle. All right, and here we go, Mr. MVP, Josh Allen. Another BTJ, Dallas Turner, and Chris Long. I have got about 5 of these now. I don't know why Chris Long just chases me around. All right. Next up, we did get all of our packs. Hold on, did I just toss? Sorry, you guys. I did. They had one pack hiding behind the little fin inside, so pay attention to that. Lake Washington, there's Marv. Jackson Powers Johnson, he is a big dude. And Brock Purdy. Fuaga, Buda Baker, Caleb Turbocharged, and here comes our first copper. And these do look good. Please have a rookie emblem. Not seeing it. It's a Lion. David Montgomery. Yeah, those things are really, really nice. Numbered to 299, so you can see those. Yeah, that's what I've been wanting to pull. Really have wanted to pull that. They're really, really pretty. So we'll get Montgomery up there. There's no way I can't stick a Johnny Hecker autograph up on a stage. All right, Ivan Pace, Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, I mean, these look fantastic. I love them. Goff, Sauce, there's Xavier Worthy, and Lamar. So a lot of nickel and dime cards coming out of here. I kind of feel, and I could be totally wrong, but I kind of feel like there's going to be a little step back. Drake May, numbers card, pretty cool. And Joe Namath. But I feel like Baltimore is going to take a little step back this season. I know Lamar can carry them a long, long way. We've got another numbered card. He can carry this team a long way on his own. I'm a little concerned. I mean, their defense is usually what carries them, and I think that's going to be down a little bit. Let's see what we've got on the back first. Dion Dawkins. Hopefully the numbered card is a little better. Man, we are not doing well. It's TJ. So very, very nice. Numbered to 360. I'll take it. Mr. Defense right there. So that was a pretty good box. And both the numbered cards, both viable. You know, obviously you really want to hit quarterbacks in anything here, but look, you take both of them. Cam Little, you've heard it from me enough. The guy is going to be just a monster. Brock Purdy, Will Reichard, and that guy. Like a lot of you, probably, that is, not a fan of Mr. Rogers. Antonio Gibson, Jalen Carter, we got a die cut. Jared Goff, not bad, I like that. And Mike Allstott. This one feels a little thicker. I know that they do have relics in here. And we did hit one. So maybe we hit something nice. It's a rookie, Curtis Samuel. There's another Penix. Come on, give us a good one. Give us a good one. Oh, it's the freaking Spencer Rattler. He may start, but it isn't gonna last long. I'll tell you that. Will not last long. I kind of feel bad for the guy. I'd like to see him get a little bit better shot. By the way, not numbered. I should have shown you guys that. It is an awesome looking patch card. If it wasn't just a piece of garbage that they were putting in there, yeah, those are so awesome. All right, we've got another numbered card back here. Purdy, Stephon Diggs, Olave numbers, and that's Sauce on the green color match. How about that? Numbered to 599. Big time numbers coming out of this stuff. But at least we're hitting good players. Hitting good players with all this color. There's a lot of color up on that stand. And a relic, and an auto. Dexter Lawrence, Sanistrell, Hawkinson, and Trice. no matter what, this stuff is really fun to open. I think that's the most important thing. Mahomes, Rico Dowdle, Caleb Slick Certified, and Kyle Hamilton. Not doing too well on the rookies. So there's 4 boxes. This is our last box out of part 1. And I'm hoping this is just going to be our baseline for what we do here. I am doing all of these videos all in one sit down, so there's going to be a pile off to this side that you're going to see get increasingly bigger and bigger. All right, Devonta, Blake Corum, Dallas Turner, and Marcus Lawrence. My dollar boxes are going to look pretty good after this video. All right, what do we have here? Die cut. Cooper Rush. Raheem Mostert, and that should be numbered. And there's Caleb on the back, numbered to 360. So we have done really well. I mean, what do we have here numbered wise? 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered. An auto and a relic. All right. See how that plays out. Another Caleb. Joe Walt. Denzel Ward. And Braden Fisk. That was the first just true dud pack we've opened out of 5 boxes. All right. What did we just pull here? I'm not sure what that is. Joe Burrow, Theo Johnson. Forgot about the future cards. Drake May, take it, pretty nice. And Malik Willis. Quarterback. Right team, wrong player. Earl Campbell, Brett Favre. Another Drake, turbocharged, and CJ. Last pack of the rip. So if you guys sat in and watched this one, hope you stick around and watch the rest. Pretty excited to see how this whole video series turns out. That was sticky. Amari Cooper, and our last card is going to be Nakobe Dean. So guys, thanks for tuning in. That's part 1. I'll do just a quick recap, but I'm going to do a full recap of the case once we do finish. But there's our headliner. You know we all wanted him. Johnny Hekker on the auto. I didn't even check to see if that was a numbered silver or not. But Sauce, TJ, Xavier Worthy on the exclusive. David Montgomery on the copper. Excited about that one. Mostert. And Spencer Rattler, gonna have to find a big sleeve for him. And I'll get that over there. But guys, that's it. Enjoyed the video. See you on part 2.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.